I object, Your Honor. This is a lie perpetrated by Mr. Baldwin to avenge the death of his own son.
You're not going to kill my boy.
Order! Another outburst like that, and I'll have you all brought up in contempt. Mr. Lansing.
Your Honor, Logan Hayes was not a member of the police department.
Your Honor, the victim was a police officer, and I can prove it.
How are you, Lulu? Good. Glad to see my brother. I was just sitting here enjoying the sun.
Good. It's good to see that you're outside.
You can ask her. He wants to know if it's a good sign, me being out here.
Yeah, something like that, yes.
You can relax. I'm starting to see that this place could be good for me.
Yes, Lulu's making progress. She keeps up with her therapy. She'll be out of here before you know it.
Good.
I'll see you at 4. Yeah, okay.
Thanks, honey.
Bye.
You know, you really did scare the hell out of me.
Well, I scared myself, too, but I'm doing better now.
Any particular reason?
Being close to Mom has meant everything to me.
Your Honor, permission to approach.
Mr. Lansing, I realize that you were not aware of the victim's undercover status. If you would like time to consult with your client, in light of the fact that this is now a death penalty case, I'll allow it.
Your Honor, what Mr. Baldwin is suggesting is that Logan Hayes was a police officer at the time of his death. He is not a police officer, never has been.
I can supply documentation.
Oh, forged documents, I'm sure.
No, that's a serious allegation, Lansing.
Well, I think that the special prosecutor might be misled. Logan Hayes was not a police officer, Your Honor. Logan Hayes was indeed an ex-soldier who was dishonorably discharged.
Oh, that's just great. Smear the reputation of a man, a soldier who served for this country.
The court is satisfied that Logan Hayes was working undercover for the PCPD at the time of his death. As such, his death would meet the parameters of murder with special circumstances.
Your Honor, I request a continuance to verify the authenticity of these...
I have already made my ruling on the victim's status. Do you want time for a recess with your client or not?
Yes, Your Honor, I would like a recess. I'm sorry, John. I don't know how Baldwin managed it. But you're literally fighting for your life.
So what would Mom have anything to do with you feeling better?
Being able to see her and hold her hand, it's put things into perspective.
I thought that's what you were afraid of, that you'd end up like her.
Well, not anymore. I've managed to deal with what happened to Logan.
Good. I mean, I guess I know what it feels like to be the one who survived. You know, I mean, on one hand, you want to be able to embrace life, on the other, trying to figure out why you were chosen to live and not someone else. There's no real logical explanation for it. And even if there was, it doesn't change what happened, you know?
Yeah.
You just gotta live your life, I guess, and move on.
Well, I'll always be sorry about what happened to Logan, but how I deal with it, how I live my life from here on out, depends on Johnny.
Court will adjourn for a brief recess. 10 minutes, count.
All right, look. I have enough evidence that will create reasonable doubt and get you acquitted, but at this very moment, you are literally betting your life. You can enter a plea. You can get a reduced sentence and a guarantee that you're not going to be put to death.
How long?
5 years. They're going to give you 10. Good behavior.
If I spend even a day in jail, my father's gonna implode. Then he's gonna go after every single person who ever so much as served me a cup of coffee. No plea bargain.
John, I have a strong defense, but there is compelling evidence against you. The further we get into this trial, the harder it's going to be to get a plea bargain.
Well, that's not an option for you or me. My father's not going to accept anything less than an acquittal. And if an acquittal doesn't happen, you are going to be the first in his line of fire. Now, you can bail and turn this case over to Trevor if you want. I'm not going to hold it against you.
No, I'm a better lawyer than my father. You're going to need my help.
Johnny's trial started today. I haven't been able to stop thinking about him.
Look, I know that you think nothing will ever feel right until you can be with him again, but for your own sake, don't make him, or really anyone else for that matter, your reason for living or holding on to your sanity.
You say that as if I can control it.
Well, you could if you focus on your recovery.
Okay, now I know that getting well starts with me, you know, like drugs and alcohol. You can't do it for anybody else, but part of my recovery is about being honest. And I would be lying if I didn't say Johnny is on my mind all the time, trial or no trial.
Hey, guys.
Hey!
Hey, you look fantastic.
Oh, I'm stronger than yesterday.
That's great. Do you need anything? Maybe something from
How
home?
is Johnny's trial going?
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you are looking at a bloodthirsty killer, son of the infamous gangster, born into violence, raised in violence, and destined to wear the mantle of violence.
Special Prosecutor Baldwin would like for you to believe that the son should pay for the sins of the father. And the only problem with that is John Zakara isn't a criminal.
John Sakara saw Logan Hayes as an obstacle. And what do all mobsters do? They kill the obstacles. And then they just cover it up.
Logan Hayes was suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, a debilitating syndrome which often manifests itself in irrational and even psychotic behavior.
Logan Hayes was a patriot. After serving in Iraq, he decided, what else can he do for the country? So he decided to become a police officer.
He became increasingly more angry and more violent, and he took this out on the one person that he felt was his competition. Logan Hayes attacked John Zakara, an attack that was so relentless, one of the men was bound to wind up dead. John Zakara had no choice but to defend himself.